pretty much from minute one, Trevor, the director, made it very clear that he was very much invested in the ensemble, and like Wedding Singer is also a show that relies on the ensemble and asks a lot of the ensemble. And so this was like, this is a good, I don't know, it seemed like this was a good show for a director with that mentality. Everybody got moments to shine. Everybody had bits, but also everybody had the freedom to discover things in background action. When we've talked about looking forward to seeing the show ourselves, most people seem to be interested in seeing not what they looked like, but what else was going on the stage that they couldn't see. I think like it was closing weekend, and some of the cast was just finding out for the first time about the bread bit in the dumpster, like how I come out of the dumpster and really? Because I mean they're never upstage. No one else is on stage. They hadn't seen that. They just heard that there was a big laugh and they had no idea why. And so like the discoveries were happening 4 weeks into the show, and so I am super excited to see what all those animals were doing behind me while I was looking sad in my sad corner or something. So 3 years ago we moved down here from Atlanta because my wife was offered pretty much her dream job at Disney. She had co-opted there in college, and from the beginning of our relationship she'd always said, I mean, just heads up, I'm definitely going to work there again. It might be in California, it might be in Florida, but I definitely want to work there again. And I said, fine, it sounds cool. And so the opportunity finally came around, and we pulled up stakes and we brought the boys down here, and so I've been dad for 3 years, which is great. It has its own challenges that are very different from the workplace. But I mean, I love my wife and I love my boys. I could probably be a better house husband, but I'm working on it. My mom is growing up, my mom was a church organist. My dad's a high school history teacher and also a drama teacher, and he was that all my life. And my dad went to school for theater, my mom went to school for music. They actually met in a production of Oliver. Yeah, like my wife and I had met in the theater. We both went to Georgia Tech, where there is no theater program, but there is a drama club, and it has a great space, and it's well supported by students and by the school. And so when we were both in school there, we were in Pirates of Penzance together and found each other. But once we got together and got married, we started having a family. I was doing less video stuff, and I was definitely doing way less theater. So right up until the beginning of the summer, it had been long enough that it wasn't even on my mind anymore. And so Katie kind of got tired of seeing me moping around the house, and spent an hour or so Googling what shows were going to be going up. And Wedding Singer was a show that we had seen on tour, and we were both really, really huge fans of it, and I hadn't seen an audition for it any time before, so Kate said, yeah, you should go for it, and I did, and it's wonderful. All the old memories of why it made me so happy, and the friends that pretty much all of my closest friends are friends that I made in the theater. So I didn't know how to play guitar before the show, although I do play banjo and ukulele, so that's pretty much, I won't even say it's pretty much, but it's they're transferable skills. Yeah, we did the show with tracks, and I think it makes those moments for Robbie really stand out because the music is coming live. The first, like, I feel like it's almost hard in most cities for the arts to get like good traction. I mean, coming from Atlanta, it's a little similar. A lot of the video, a lot of the video community was loved to grouse about how like Austin has South by Southwest, like we're getting respect, we do really cool stuff here too. And that kind of started to turn around in the last couple of years with all the film the tax incentives, and like pretty much like every Marvel movie is shot in Atlanta now, and a ton of other stuff. But that's still talent coming from like the creative talent is still all coming from LA, maybe New York, and it's mostly like below the line people that are getting hired locally. So yeah, so at the end of the day, I don't think it's a difficulty that's unique to Orlando, and I mean I certainly don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, what is the fix? I don't know. Tell your friends. Tell your friends to keep telling your friends to come see your show, and be good. Make good shows, and more people will come. I'm doing Young Frankenstein at CFC Arts. We just started rehearsals this week, and it looks like a really sharp cast. I'm in the ensemble, and I'm looking forward to that experience because I didn't do anything for a long time, and I was very fortunate to out of the gate be given the opportunity to kind of be the face of a production, and it was feel like it was definitely best for me and my ego to not have lightning strike twice, because I would probably be insufferable. But who wouldn't, right? So I'm looking forward to making a bunch of new friends and meeting people, and telling another funny story with song and dance, and yeah. I think the local theater is an outlet for people that have something inside them that they need to get out. Like it's a creative outlet that not everybody can work in New York. Not everybody, and so there people, I think having that kind of outlet for your creativity is good on a personal level, and I think it's good for a community to be able to support that kind of an outlet through providing it and also by patronizing it, because it's beyond the effect that it has on the people that are directly involved. It's also storytelling, and storytelling is human nature, and it's something that we've done since cavemen like hunkered down in caves and told stories by firelight. It's a part of community building, and it's a part of sharing and teaching and everything, and it's important for a community, I think, to have and support that type of interaction, that type of communication. Theater is important, and naturally we're all incredibly talented geniuses who are misunderstood when we're on the stage. So do take any criticism of your performances and your choices with grace, and know that they are not directed at you personally, but from a place of wanting to help you find improvement. Don't hate on your critics. Accept their criticism. They're only giving it because they want to see this community grow, and they want to see you grow. So grow.
definitely stopped. Alright. Hopefully it was playing up until then.
Do you want to check that?
Yeah.